Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm getting back on to making the chicken house, purely because we went camping the other day to a friend's land and they had a few chickens that were getting really badly bullied in the group. So they said, you know, we can take them home and they can live with us. Obviously the chicken house isn't done yet, and so they're in my living room. We got home last night and this is the first opportunity. So what I want to do is finish the chicken house or chicken coop to get it to a stage where they can live in it, and then I'll just slowly over time make it into the dream house that I wanted to. I want to put fake tiles on the roof, possibly a chimney, that kind of stuff, silly stuff, but just to make it stand out and be, you know, different. But today all I want to do is make it functional, so I'm going to quickly finish the windows. I just need to put a bit of sealant in them and hang them, and then I'm going to start working on just like putting the boards on the front and the door on the back, etc. I'll record as much as I can, but obviously time is of the essence right now. I've got to get it done as quick as possible because chickens should not live in the living room. That is not for chickens to live in. So I want to get them out tonight. So let's get on. Okay, so this is where I am with the build so far. We've got a nesting like perch. I think I'm gonna turn that one into a box, or that one, so it's nice and warm and they can go in there. So we've only got 3 chickens at the moment, so we don't need to make too much. Like we need to make a smaller room so that they can keep warm. So that's what I got to do. I've just finished doing the windows and the door. I've put sealant around the windows and I put a hinge on the door. So I'm just waiting for the windows to dry. And then I think the next thing I'm going to do is connect this door up. This door needs a bit more done to it, but I'm going to hinge that in. I didn't want to. Originally that door was going to actually slide out, so it was easy to let them in and out. But and then I thought about making a small door at the bottom here to let them out. But as time is not on my side now, I'm just going to hinge this on so it opens, I think, inwards. So it opens this way, which means unfortunately I won't be able to have all the toys and dangly things I wanted here for them, but such is life. I can always come back and do a bit more to this, but I need to put the windows in, put the door in, and then block off everything else with the featherboard, and I need to put a hinge in on this. So that's I think I'm going to hinge that door in next, and then I can fill in all the gaps. Okay, so there's the door up. It's a little bit tight when it gets to the back because of this board sticking up, but it doesn't matter. And what I did as well is I've put these bits on, so when it's closed it's completely sealed. I'm leaving the top open because the one thing that chickens do need is a nice airflow. So if you have a look down there, all the way across the top, I've left it open. But I'm going to close off this now. Okay, so the back portion of it's basically done. I put the featherboard on backwards, so obviously the rain will still drip down that way. And then I was really lazy, and I just shoved a couple of pieces of board a long ways and sort of toenailed them in. It was really proper laziness, but it works. It keeps, you know, it keeps it all contained. So that's the back part of it, portion of it done. I'm going to be building a cage to go right across the top, and that will be because we had avian flu here a couple of years ago, well, about a year ago now. I want to be able to completely contain them if needs be. So I'll have a net, well, a wire mesh coming down this way. I'm going to have to frame that off to make sure it doesn't droop or anything. And then if the avian flu comes back, we can just put a tarp over the top to stop the birds being able to contaminate my little birdies. Next part now then is to get the windows, put them in, get the door, put that in. Okay, and there's the windows and door in. Now the right hand window is slightly off. I've fiddled and farted with it, but I just can't get it to go right, so that's how it's staying. As I say, I'm in a rush. But I gotta say, I am super proud of that little door. I've never made a little cute door before, but I adore it. Sorry, I am a dad still after all. But yeah, I love that little door knocker. Just make sure they're decent before you open it. But obviously there's quite a gap between it, but that was because I thought I'd end up making the door way too big, so I made it a little bit too small. So I'm just going to get a shim and put it in there. And then this here is going to be a nesting box. Down there, that side is a nesting box, I think. But I'm going to be able to move that one around as much as I want. So it might end up being just inside the door. I haven't decided yet. But now, I think I'm going to do what I did on the inside, the other side, and do all the featherboarding from the outside, behind the windows, between the windows, sorry, and then in front on the actual door. But I haven't decided. I'll make it up as I go along, to be honest. Okay, so there's one side on. Now to do the right hand side, and then I'll go inside to do the middle. Okay, right hand side done, left hand side done. Let's get the middle done. Okay, so here is like the first draft, let's call it, because it's got none of the detail. I'm eventually going to have brickwork effect down it. It's going to have tiles on the roof. I need some handles on these windows and obviously locks on it all. And that'll be, you know, a little chicken perchy thing, but none of it's complete, if you get my drift. I need to just get the chickens outside because we brought them home last night and I want them to just get some nice fresh air. So let's go in. Welcome to Coop's. Okay, so this will be their dry area on a wet day, and they'll be able to, I'm thinking, well, I wanted this to come out along a roller, so then we could have had all toys and stuff for them, you know, hanging things and so on. But obviously this opens out that way, so it doesn't give much room to put anything. We might have a perch that goes across here and down or something like that anyway. But then this is the inside. For tonight only, I'm going to connect this to here. I'm going to put a thick hay bale kind of roof on it for insulation, and then I'm going to fill this whole area up with sawdust and some straw, and then that can be where they go just to keep warm tonight. And then I'm going to make them a proper place to nest over here, I think. And I also have to make a little ladder up to here. Not that they need it, they can jump pretty high, and I would have said they probably could just jump up there easily. But it's just to, you know, just to encourage them up there. So I need to just quickly, I'm just going to tack all the things shut so they can't get out, so I haven't put any latches on any of it yet. And there is a lot of detail to go into it. One of the things I would like is a guttering system across here. Obviously I need to cut all this nice and make it all look neat, but a little gutter, you know, of the size, you know, of the scale of this, and then it will come down into a little water butt which we'll use to feed, to like water them. And as I say, I want tiles and a chimney and all sorts of stuff on the top just to make it look beautiful. And then I need to close off the bottom so it doesn't look like pallets. I might make some wooden steps or something like that to go there. I haven't decided, but it's good enough for them tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to be making the netting cover up here made out of like the wire mesh, and then I'm going to make a framework to go here which will have a wire mesh door. And then I am thinking, I'm not sure, if I bring the wire mesh out further, we could actually let them out of this door and only open the back door when we need to like clean them out and stuff. So that might be something for me to think about tonight. But there we go, that's it. That's me finished for today. I'm going to put the chickens in it now and see how they like it.